Hello. So, instead of jumping into this raw, um, I did a little vocal warm up. All I did was hum for like 5 minutes, and now I can do the talk. Now I can do the speak. Um, so yeah, this video. I just got back from the Cigarettes After SCX tour because I don't want YouTube to like shadow realm this video because that's the first 30 seconds. Um, but yeah, no, I just got done driving 25 minutes from the arena. Traffic was bad on the way out. Let me tell you something, man. People do not know how to zipper. Okay, if you're in a parking lot and there's traffic, please zipper. Like, don't just force your way into the middle lane to get out. Like, zipper, man. Go, 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 go. It should be pretty easy. It's literally just a three-way stop. Um, I mean, I feel like people should know how to do that. Like, I was in the middle lane. I was coming out, right? And there's car waiting, so I stopped. Neither of them went until the one on the bottom went, right? So he goes, and then the car behind that person instantly speeds up and just follows his ass. So I almost run into them because they're just following the dude leaving. Like, no, that's not what you do. You sit there and wait like the rest of us, and then I go, and then the guy above you goes, and then you go. Um, just like someone got in an accident. People need to learn how to drive. Please, for the love of God, if you're driving, have some patience and like learn how to. It's it's fundamental stuff. It's like basic driver's ed. Um, and I'm only mad after the fact. When I'm driving, I'm able to keep a pretty cool head when I'm driving. Not a lot pisses me off. But dumb drivers like that don't follow like basic road rules. No, I had New Jeans. I had New Jeans playing on Max. So I was in a pretty good state of mind. I was pretty happy. Just got done with the concert, so I wasn't really mad at them. I was disappointed. Okay, I'm disappointed in you if you don't know how to drive properly. Um, but yeah, okay. That I'll stop ranting about traffic. The concert itself was pretty good. Um, so I've never been to a big concert like this in a big arena. This was in like a hockey arena, Desert Diamond Arena. Never been to one like this. So when I went to go line up, I went through security, got my ticket scanned, and it turns out I was in the wrong line because I bought pit tickets. But there was nowhere that indicated that if you bought pit tickets, you had to go to a separate line. There was no banners or like people with megaphones, like people checking or anything. So I got private security to escort me to the pit ticket line. I'm gonna be honest, I looked like a VIP. I looked pretty important because I was walking around with two dudes, and it was kind of funny. And then I get to the pit ticket line. I have to wait all the way in the back, but I was pretty close to the stage. I did take pictures. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them, but overall, it was pretty good. I think this is probably one of my favorites. I don't know if it'll focus. Um, it's like you can barely see that. Um, you know, Cigarettes After Sex, they incorporate lighting like really well into their set. It's very cool. It's a very cool group. I was gonna say band, but it's only three guys. Just like a group of guys, group of dudes. It's a pretty cool group to go see in concert if you can. They pretty much played like every song that I know. I'm gonna be honest, Cigarettes After Sex, all of their songs starting out sound exactly the same. A lot of Cigarettes After Sex songs sound exactly the same. Like if you're not listening to the lyrics, they just all become the same song. So if you have it playing in the background, it just sounds like you're listening to the same song over and over again. But overall, it was really good. It did kind of suck. Okay, so doors opened at 7, and it said that they were going to come out at 8, but on Instagram they posted that they're coming out at 9. So it was around like 7:30 when I got to the floor, to the pit, and we just stood there for an hour and a half. And by the time they came out, my body was already aching. Um, it's pit tickets are rough. Standing there for the entire thing is just not, especially. So I go alone, right? Um, and I think the best way to do this is to draw it. So let me get paint.net, okay? Let me get paint.net and show you guys what I mean. Alright, I'll be right here. I'll be right here. That should be good. Okay, so I've never used paint.net, but we'll do circles, okay? So here's a group, okay? Here's like a group of 2 to 3 people. There's another group of 2 to 3. There's another group. And there's another group, okay? So they're all inhabiting this space, and because they're groups, they get bigger circles, right? They get bigger spaces to move around in. That's just, I don't know, that's just kind of how it is. Because I'm a single person, right? You know what space single people get? Single concert goers get? This space, okay? Like this is non-existent because these people are like swinging forward and these people are like doing their own thing. Like, I get this space, okay? So I have all these people around me, alright? There's my little diagram. And let me tell you, it's fine, but at the same time, it's, for me at least, when people like bump into me or like touch me, I'm not expecting it. So what happens is I kind of have like a knee-jerk reaction, and I kind of like that. And what happens is I do that, and then I bump into like the 2 people next to me or the person next to me, right? And you're just, I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine with touch, but at the same time, I'm not really. It makes me feel like it's settling in is the hardest thing to do. Like it took me like a good, when it took me till they started playing to really get like lost into it and kind of forget that I'm in that environment. But like beforehand, I was standing like as straight as a log. I was just standing still as much as I could. And I made sure to not lock my knees because I don't want to pass out. But I was just trying to stay still because I know I know people don't mean to bump into you and stuff. But I don't know, touch, like, it just kind of like, I'm not sure why. I'm just like that. So yeah, like someone will bump into me and then I knee jerk and then I bump into someone else and then, I don't know, it's just, I need someone to go to concerts with so I can get my own bubble that isn't this tiny and it can be this big, okay? I don't want a bubble this big. I want a bubble this big, okay? I want a bubble where I can move around and I could barely get my phone out without like accidentally touching someone's back or like butt. And I just don't know. It was rough. But we powered through it because I spent $400 on these tickets, god damn it, and I was gonna use them. So yeah, I mean the concert was really fun. It is, though, I'm gonna be honest, the one thing about the pit that's really cool is when everyone gets their phones out in the stadium and they put their flashlight on and you just like turn around, you spin around and you look and the entire arena is just like stars. It's so cool. I've never experienced that before. I didn't take any videos or pictures, but it's amazing. It's really cool to be down there in the pit and everyone around you is just doing that. It's crazy. It's so cool. But yeah, no, they did play Cry. That was probably the one song that I did want them to play, is Cry. That was really good. And then they also played, I think it's K, but it's also like Crystal. Let me look it up. Yeah, it is. They played K. K is also one of my favorite songs. But yeah. What else? There was, so I bought earplugs because I'm going to the Porter Robinson concert on Saturday. My experience at my first concert that was a couple months ago was, it is really loud and my ears hurt afterwards. I felt pretty deaf. So I bought loop earplugs for like, these are like 30, $40. Crazy. These are crazy good. I'm gonna be honest, in environments where there's lots of noise, I kind of like desensitize. I kind of just like I don't know, my mind isn't there. But with these bad boys, like you pop these in and you're still gonna be able to like hear it, but it is really muffled. And I'm able to like be in the moment more, I guess. And my ears aren't like ringing afterwards. These things are, I don't know, they're I didn't think they were gonna really work that well, but they're kind of crazy. They're kind of good. I love them. So I'm gonna wear them to the Porter concert. See how that goes. Porter concert is probably gonna be way louder, because it is kind of like electronic music. Cigarettes After Sex is very, very low key. It's very low key. But yeah, earplugs. I'm gonna be in the godsend. They are a godsend. And now I'm probably just gonna wear them like regularly because it's really nice to just have like, you can still hear, but everything around you is just muffled, and it kind of able to like zone in. You can zone in like that, at least for me. So I may just wear them out. I just may wear them everywhere if I'm going like to the mall or something. The mall is another place where I kind of like, if I'm not there with someone, I kind of just like whoop, just not there. But yeah, no, it's cool. What else? Okay, yeah, earplugs. There was a guy behind me, okay, who was just singing the entire time, every single song, and it felt like he was right in my ear, even with the earplugs. It felt like this dude was like right on my shoulder, like singing into my ear. And okay, I'm not gonna bash you. Okay, I get it. You like the songs, you're into it, but I didn't pay $400 to hear you sing. Okay, I paid 400 to hear the guys the Cigarettes After Sex thing. That was a little That was a little I'm glad that guy was into it. I'm glad he was having the time of his life. I just wish he wasn't right here, maybe more like right there. And I could also feel his arm on the back of my head. Every time I would barely move backwards, I could feel, cause I'm 5'10", I'm 5'11" on a good day. I could feel him putting his phone like above my head. And he was the same height as me. It was weird. And another thing was, before they came on, these two girls behind me, were like, "Hey, do you mind if we get in front of you because you're really tall?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, go ahead." That was weird. I don't feel tall. I feel pretty average. But then again, they were like 5'4". So yeah, I am tall. I'm pretty tall. But that was funny. That was a funny little interaction. I turned around behind me to make sure no one else was being blocked, and all I got was a face full of that guy who started singing into my ear. But you know, pretty cool. I just wish I had a group or someone to go with, so I wasn't sandwiched in between all these other groups and have no room to move. Because it also, like, my body hurts. It hurts a lot when you have to stay like still. You can't really move. The most I was able to do is kind of like go back and forth and like just barely lift my knees up. It was rough. It was not fun. Just, I don't know. I wish I wish I had like a suit where it was like reinforced on my back, right? Reinforced on the back, so it could like harden, and then I just lean back into it. Like, that'd be so cool. Like super weighted feet, like weighted boots or something, and then just a support system on your back, and you just lean back on it while standing up. That'd be nice. But my body was hurting after that hour and 30 minutes of waiting. When they came on, I was like, ooh, this is gonna be a rough one. But I mean, other than that, it was really nice. Got lost in the music. It felt really short. Compared to the Twerp concert, it felt way shorter. They didn't have any openers. Um, I think they did like 5 to 7 songs. It was about an hour and 10 minutes. But it felt way shorter than Twerp. I think the Twerp concert was at least 3 to 4 hours. Twerp was really long. um, it felt really long too, and it was I love that Twerp concert. TWRP is the band I saw. They're like a little Canadian electro band, but synth band. But I can't wait to see Porter on Saturday. That's the main concert I've been looking forward to. I got VIP tickets so I can get in early, and hopefully this time I can get on the railing so I can lean on that. But yeah, I'm excited. Concerts are cool. That was the second ever concert I've been to. That was the first ever big concert, like giant concert, like arena concert. Really cool experience. Glad I went. I was kind of hesitant on going today. Just because, again, like being around masses of people is kind of nerve-wracking. Especially being alone around massive amounts of people is nerve-wracking. If I have someone there with me, it's kind of like less like spooky, not spooky, but like less freaky outy. But because I was there alone, I was just kind of like constantly scanning, and I would make like awkward eye contact with people while I was just kind of like scanning around. But yeah, no, it was cool. I liked it. Porter. One of my old coworkers is really into Porter, so he's going to the concert. I don't know if I'm gonna meet up with him because he's going with like his sister and his friend or something. And I think they have like a spare ticket. I don't know if I'm gonna meet up with them because they just have regular tickets, and because I have VIP, I get early access, so I can beat the crowds and get to the front. I don't know. Maybe I'll see him. Maybe we'll meet up. Maybe after. Maybe before. Not before, maybe after. We'll see. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Not much else. I think it probably would have been better if I had alcohol. But I'm a safe driver, so I don't drink. I don't drink and drive. I mean, alcohol makes any situation better, but I don't condone it. I don't condone drinking. Don't drink. All it does is make you stupid. And being stupid sometimes is pretty fun. But other than that, that's the only thing that just makes you stupid. But yeah, it was a fun day. Good day today. Gonna work out tomorrow because I haven't worked out. I didn't work out today or yesterday. Yesterday I was out of it. Today at the concert, it's already midnight. Gonna go to bed after this. Probably not. Maybe I am. I'm pretty tired. My body is just tired. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I love you. 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 Okay. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in whatever next video I next. Okay. Goodbye. 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 You. Goodbye. You little you. Goodbye.